if you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me tell you about it. It's free, which is amazing. And there are these really cool creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Anchor will even distribute your podcast for you, so it's easy to be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you get podcasts. And you get to make money with no minimum listenership, which is really cool. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started right away. Yoga teachers, mindfulness leaders, and energy workers, are you ready to stop side hustling and start making an income doing what you love? Welcome to the Marketing Off the Mat podcast. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we'll dive into conversations with successful creatives in wellness, business, marketing, and more to uncover practical methods to take you from A to B and have some fun along the way. My name is Jessica Cross, and I'm so excited to be here with you. Let's dive in. Welcome back to another episode of Marketing Off the Mat. It's Jess, and I have some major news for you. If you are a follower on Instagram, if we're friends there, or if we are friends in the email world, you might already know this. But if not, I'm coming to you to say, I quit my job. It's really, really, really big news. So a little bit about me, if you don't know already, I come from a corporate marketing and events background. That's been my career for the past 15 years. And before that, my degree is in the PR and advertising world. And I always thought I wanted to get a corporate desk job. I truly, truly thought that's what I always wanted. And I made my dreams come true because I got to work in some really, really incredible brands, in some, really exciting roles with tons of travel and learning the ropes when it comes to events. And I also got to understand how big brands function and their wants, their needs, understanding our client avatars, really just kind of diving into everything marketing and then all the logistical side of events, as well as the conceptual and design side. I had a blast. I really, really did. And I truly credit that experience to be able to tell you that I have completely stepped into my own. I'm owning my own business. I'm stepping into this business, this season of my life with both feet, and I'm thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled. If you can't hear it in my voice, it's a really big deal, and it's scary and it's layered. And I have moments where I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? And then I have, which is mostly the case, just moments of complete calm. For whatever reason, it feels right. I tend to be somebody who freaks out a little bit when it comes to all things money. And, I just know that my making this decision has made space for what's to come. It's truly transformed the way that I think. And I almost feel as if the universe was like, finally, okay, you're ready, let's go. So here I am. I'm coming to you with a full heart and open palms with where I am in this season. And I'm just so thrilled to have said that I did it. I've, finally stepped into this thing that I've been wanting to do for so long. I've started my teacher training, my 200-hour teacher training back in 2015. And at that time, I knew there needed to be a shift in my life from a career standpoint. And all the way from that point, that sweet little Jess from 2015 and before to today, that journey has been a windy path. It has brought me to so many things that I knew that I didn't want as soon as I started to explore them. I failed. I doubted myself. I went between feeling comfortable and then wanting more. And all of it was supposed to be a part of this journey, a part of this path for me. And I just know that it all adds up and is a part of where I am today. So I'm just feeling so grateful. This really, by closing this chapter, it has opened doors for me. It has opened doors for conversations that I'm not sure that I would have had before. It's people raising their hands and say, oh yeah, like I want that too. I would, I'd like to learn more. I'd like to work with you. It's just me making this decision and taking that first step where the universe responds. And I'm just so glad that I finally trusted myself enough to do this, to believe in myself, to value my own worth, my own abilities to figure things out and be scrappy when needed, and also to step into abundance and prosperity because it's there. I can just see it. If you are a yoga teacher or you're in this wellness space, it might feel a little weird to talk about prosperity and abundance. Of course, it's something that we all want. It's something where we want to feel good, at least in some respects, in our bank accounts, where we feel like our bills are paid. We know our mortgage or our rent is covered, and then some. We know that if we want to take care of our kids' back to school stuff, or if we want to take a vacation, it's there for us. It's not scrimping and saving. Of course, there's always room and time and season for that as well, but it's something that I think as energy workers, as givers and people of service, that we shy away from wanting enough for ourselves. And I'm here to say to you that you can do both. You can lead from a place of service, from a full heart, and want to show up for your community in big and huge ways to make those shifts that they need, and they especially need right now. And you can pay your bills. I promise, it's totally possible. It's so possible. And it's about, stepping away from being busy and stepping into building a business that supports you, supports your family, reaches your people, and takes care of you. So you can serve others without feeling like you have to say yes to every single public class offering just to make ends meet, that you have to sub 15 classes a month to make up that extra time. It is possible. And I have fully stepped in to help you find out your lane, your specific niche, your specific offer, whatever it is, it's going to have you show up and serve in your most truest and brightest way. I'm in, girl. I am here. I fully stepped in. I believe in me, and I 100% believe in you. This quitting has made space for me in so many ways. It has offered the ability to dream up and serve in any ways that I feel will help you, that I hear from you in the community that you would like to have this certain course or this topic on the podcast or this offering that I can put out that would help move you forward in your business. I now have the availability and the ability to make that happen. I have so much heart and gratitude for the acknowledgement of the universe's perfect timing. I can't even tell you. There have been so many days in my career where I just thought that now this is the time. No, this is the time. And it didn't pan out for whatever reason. And there was always a reason, come to find out. It wasn't always, as it often isn't, very visible to me, but then it reveals itself later. And I'm just so glad that I trusted the universe. And I'm so glad that I'm finally trusting myself so I can help you trust yourself as well. So this is just part one of my quitting story. This is where I'm standing right here in my full heart, my 2 feet on the earth, telling you how I'm stepping in to serve. I'm bringing all of that amazing experience and knowledge that I've had over my career in events and marketing. And I am ready to infuse and bring that into the wellness space and help people be successful in their own businesses so they can take care of themselves, they can take care of their families. and they can feel really good about how they're showing up. So that's where I am right now in this part one of I Quit. It was a surreal experience. I'm going to tell you a little bit about that when we hop into part two. That will be the next episode coming out on Thursday, part 2 of I Quit. But I wanted to tell you as soon as I could that I'm here and I'm so excited to show up in my full and truest self to serve you. So stay tuned for part 2 of I Quit. I'm going to get into the nitty gritty of how it went down, how I prepared, and what happened after. I love those stories when I hear of people leaving their day jobs to step into their business. So I want to show you a little peek behind the curtain in mine. So stay tuned for our part 2 that's coming out on Thursday. I love you so much. Keep showing up, keep doing the good work, and keep trusting yourself in the universe for the perfect timing for you. Thanks for listening to the Marketing Off the Mat podcast. I love hanging with you as we figure this thing out together. Do you have an idea or something to share with me? Send me a DM on Instagram at jessicacross.co and let me know what's on your mind. I'd be so grateful if you shared this with someone who could use this episode. And if you get a chance, please rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Catch you on the next episode. See ya.